School teach us to be dumb.
Huh?
Some people might be like, man, you sound dumb saying it. Let me explain right quick. Turn it in a mo. Turn it in a mo. Stack it, flip it. Turn it in a mo. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it in a mo. We up and go and we gon' turn it in a mo. We make that cash flow and then we turn it in a mo. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it in a mo. Hey, what am I turning in a mo? Bam! It's your boy Southside Black. Turn it in a mo. I wanna come on here today and talk about how school teach us to be dumb. Some people might be like, man, you sound dumb saying it. Let me explain right quick. So about 100 years ago or so or whatever, they had what they call a Prussian system, where it was like a war tactic where they needed to train people to be obedient, to follow orders and obey higher authority, and to just not think too much, just to do as they say and do as they see or whatever. And it was a war tactic so they could train soldiers, to be followers and stuff. And they adapted that that whole philosophy or whatever across different countries and stuff. They started adapting that once they seen the success in it. Let me just play the clip right quick.
Called the Prussian system. It was invented almost 200 years ago as a means to train young kids to become obedient soldiers. Yeah, we know, not the origin story you would expect. To France, England, and eventually the US.
The educational system is supposed to train people to be obedient, conformist, not think too much, do what you're told.
The result of this system was clear. A young population prepared to do what they've been told to do. They were a perfect fit for the Industrial Revolution, which required them to sit still and do repetitive tasks. School emulated factories perfectly.
And shout out to alux.com, their YouTube channel. They always coming with valuable videos. Their motto is where future billionaires come to get inspired. I rock with Alux. I was watching their video this morning and I seen it and I was like, dang. When it came on and I heard that clip, that's like, dang, I'm gonna do a video on it. And so that's why I wanted to do a video on that, because I got other things that I'm gonna talk about, but I seen that and I'm like, man, I want to do a video to this like now. So with that whole Prussian system, learning to be obedient and all this and that, it was great for the Industrial Revolution, because for factory workers and stuff, all they needed to do was, hey, do what they was told. Do this, do this, do this. You go home, you go to sleep, you come back with this and that. Do this, make this how this work, do this. Hey, follow orders, and it could even go deeper into that depending on how deep you want to go. I'm just speaking on just the whole knowledge and just thinking, and you being in control of your way of thinking or our way of thinking and stuff like that. Being creative, thinking outside the box, real problem solving skills. Stuff that they don't teach us in school. Not being forced to think a certain way. Being a free thinker, like thinking on your own. Not being told how to think. A lot of the stuff that we learn, it just be like it's just basic stuff you need to just understand, pretty much. But we don't get no kind of real value as far as things that could be applied in the real world to actually make us succeed. I know everybody not gonna be bosses and all this and that. Everybody not meant to be entrepreneurs. But look, why they don't teach us about credit? Something simple as credit. How to use it the right way. How to use it to even just how to use it responsibly. Let alone how to use it to make you more money. using debt to make you more money. They don't teach us about making money work for us. They teach us how to follow directions and come get a paycheck so we could work for money, trade our time for money, but they don't teach us how to make money. They just teach us how to trade our time for it and how to follow orders, follow rules, be compliant, to always be right. One quote I seen under a video that was similar to it when I was doing my research on it. Somebody had quoted Sir Ken Robinson, and he said, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you won't ever come up with anything original. And one thing I also ran across while I was doing my research on this, because I was trying to find an original video, but couldn't seem to find it. If somebody do, y'all can link it below. But anyway, this one dude was in another clip. He was saying, the A students work for the B students. The C students run the businesses, and the D students dedicate the buildings. They own the real estate and they just rent it out. I'm like, yeah, that's like really how it be, because you think about it, and Robert Kiyosaki be touching on this too in his book. But if you think about it, A students, straight A students, most of the time they focus on just being right, following directions, and just focus on whatever in front of them that they was told. You know, back to what I was saying about not thinking outside the box, not thinking outside of your own, not doing too much thinking. You basically doing whatever it is that the school was designed to make us be like. And another thing that Robert Kiyosaki be saying that makes a lot of sense is school punish us for being wrong and making mistakes that we supposed to learn from. But they punish us for doing that, and they punish us for working together. Like, as in, like, they don't let us do, you know, unless it's like a group project or something, like, they don't let us work together to come up with answers and stuff like that. You gotta do it, hey, by yourself. And I touched on this before. I always kind of mention this, but I made a video on this a while back, like a couple years ago at least. And I was saying basically how school teach us or train us to become employees. It's kind of like the same concept, but it is more deeper the way that this was presented. And that's why it's important to read books, listen to podcasts, watch videos like videos that I make. Invest into courses, invest into your education. Work for people who doing what it is that you want to do so you can learn from them, and get mentors and stuff like that. That's why it's great to do this type of stuff, because like Jim Rohn once said, formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. So let's make our fortune. I want y'all to let me know one thing y'all gonna do to self-educate yourself this week. Not including watching this video, of course, but something else. What you doing? What you already doing? What podcast is y'all listening to? What book you reading currently? What course are you taking right now to educate yourself? Self-education. That's the word of the week, or whatever, really. That's the word, really, for education is very important. But more important is applied education, applied knowledge. Because you can know what to do, but if you don't ever do it, it don't really even matter. So look, leave your thoughts down below and share this video with somebody, because you might help change somebody's life by simply sharing this video. I say it all the time and I really mean it. So let's build the life that we desire and obtain the freedom that we deserve. So, like I say, leave your thoughts down below, and definitely don't forget to turn it in the mode.
We up and scoring, we gon' turn it into more. We make the cash flowing, then we turn it into more. No way running low, cause we gon' turn it into more. Yeah, all I know is stack it, flip it. I told them I ain't got it, now they hacking. Different.